Range procedures. Within the equipment grounding area, each trainee will remove the blank firing adapter while on live fire ranges. PFAs will be consolidated in a crate and moved to the concurrent training area. Trainees will shotgun their weapon, placing it over their left shoulder with the bolt carrier group held in the right hand. Cadre will visually examine the bolt carrier group, ensuring the cam pin and firing pin retaining pin is in place. The trainee will then collapse the bolt, flick the bolt carrier group forward, ensuring that the cam pin and firing pin retaining pin are present. The drill sergeant will examine each barrel for foreign objects and debris, FOD. Once the weapon has been checked for FOD, the trainee's weapon will be then rodded with a brigade safety officer approved clearing rod prior to reassembly of the weapon. The rod will be inserted from the chamber until visible from the muzzle. Trainees will reassemble their weapon and conduct a functions check. Entering the firing line on the range, the weapons will be rodded again prior to issuing ammo, ensuring the bolt is locked to the rear. A cadre member will insert the clearing rod into the weapon from the muzzle to the bolt. The cadre will observe the clearing rod touching the bolt face through the ejection port. The clearing rod will not strike the bolt face with enough force to disengage the bolt catch. Movement onto and off of the firing line will be conducted in a deliberate and controlled manner. Trainees will move from their firing position and await further instructions. At this point, shooters will take all direction from the range tower. Prior to leaving the firing line, trainees will conduct a 3-point safety check of their weapon, inspecting the bolt face, the magazine well, and the chamber of the weapon. The peer coach, if present, will also conduct a 3-point safety check. Cadre will then conduct a 3-point safety check. After the 3-point safety check is complete, trainees will sling their weapon at the low ready. Their firing hand will maintain positive control on the pistol grip while the non-firing hand will hold all 4 magazines. Trainees will then move to the nearest clearing barrel. Upon exiting the firing line and reaching the clearing barrels, magazines will be cleared and inspected by the OIC or cadre member prior to the weapon clearing procedures. The OIC or cadre member will visually inspect and ensure that there are no rounds in the magazine. If live rounds are present, trainees will unload the magazine onto an ammo can or crate. The OIC or cadre member will then visually re-inspect and ensure there are no rounds in the magazine. Trainees will insert the muzzle of the M4 into the opening of the clearing barrel. Trainees will conduct another 3-point safety check observed by cadre. Once the trainee has conducted their 3-point safety check, the cadre member will conduct their own 3-point safety check. Upon completion, the cadre member will announce clear, and the trainee will then press the bolt catch release, allowing the bolt to move forward, while ensuring the weapon is still pointed in a safe direction. The trainee will place the weapon on semi and pull the trigger. The hammer will fall. The trainee will then charge the weapon, locking the bolt to the rear and placing the weapon on safe. The weapon will then be rodded off the range as previously described. Following clearing barrel procedures, trainees will move to a designated location for concurrent training or brass and ammo shakedown. Shakedown procedures. Once all trainees have been cleared off the range, they will be assembled in an area free of obstacles and traffic to conduct shakedown procedures. Trainees will be separated according to gender. Inspections will be done by the same gender only. This procedure applies to all IET soldiers. Searches will also be supervised by the same gender drill sergeant. Trainees will place their equipment, flak, IOTV, ACH, camelback, and patrol cap on the ground and place the magazines and the contents from their pockets inside their patrol cap or ACH. Trainees will hold their weapon at the right shoulder arms with the ejection port facing out. The ACH top of each trainee will be unzipped or unbuttoned and all pockets will be unfastened and left open. The front and back pockets of the ACU trousers will be turned inside out. All other pockets will be opened. The trousers will be unbloused from their boots. Drill sergeants conducting shakedowns are only authorized to conduct pat-downs of arm pockets and leg cargo pockets. All open pockets will be visually inspected. Once each trainee is approached by an inspector, he or she will verbally sound out with, "No brass, no ammo." Drill sergeants or cadre members will conduct a visual inspection of the trainee's weapon to ensure the weapon is clear and on safe. Once complete, the drill sergeant or cadre member will ride the bolt forward, close the ejection port cover, and place the weapon at the trainee's feet. The grounded equipment will be inspected. This includes, but is not limited to, the Camelback hydration bladder and carrier, canteens, and flak pouches. No cadre will conduct EPW searches of IET soldiers as a method of shakedown procedures. Metal detector wands will be utilized for all areas not covered by pat-down procedures.